Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name is Barry and this is your Wrestling in Review. So I'm going to do a review of AEW World's End from last night, and then I'm going to do the awards that the NWC show will be awarding for being good wrestling. Got to try and stay positive this year, guys. That's my goal for 2024, so we'll see how that works. But there'll be ranting, and yeah, I'll be back to you after I roll the intro. Before I do that, while you're waiting with these songs playing, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and that beautiful notification. Okay, so let's get started, guys. You've not seen me sit here in a while with the bell, that mad weird clock that I don't like showing in the video. But yeah, I've just moved from that wall to here. But let's get started. I've got my notes here with AEW World's End review. Right. So first of all, what I do want to say is this will be shaky again because I don't have my fucking stand for my camera at the minute. But AEW's World's End I had more on it than it should have had, and we'll talk about that. But let's run through the matches first, right? So I'll run through the matches and I'll give the results as well. So we've got Nightingale versus Statlander. Nightingale got the win. Killswitch won the Battle Royale. Hook bet Utah. Blackpool Combat Club got the win over Jay White and Co. Miro got the win over Andrade, because obviously Andrade's gone back to WWE. Storm got the win over Rio, which was expected. Strickland got the win over Dustin Rhodes, again expected. Sting, Alan, Jericho got the win over Bill Starks and Co. Hart got the win over Abandoned. Copeland got the win over Christian. Then Christian got the win over it. Fucking Edge. You know what I mean? Adam Cole, whatever you might call him. They done a V2 thing that was okay. Kingston got the win over Moxley, which we'll talk about. Joe getting the win over MJF, which was okay. Right, let's get started with this review. I'm not going to give in particular reviews of the show, of the matches individually, just because there was far too many on it. The problem with AEW as well is, and I know this is going to sound so stupid because you're like, there's too much wrestling, but every pay-per-view they do is try to be a WrestleMania. Do you know what I mean? And not every pay-per-view can be a WrestleMania, not every pay-per-view needs to be a WrestleMania, and not every pay-per-view needs to have as many matches as this one. It's cool to see a card so stacked with great wrestlers, but see, apart from the last 3 matches, I would say, maybe the last 2, there's no much on there that really mattered. Now, quite a lot of this, like, even if you think Miro and Andrade, that's given Miro a win, which is cool, but didn't really need to be on this show. Sting, Alan, Jericho and all that, that would have been a cool main event for Dynamite, and quite a lot of this could have just been like maybe a main event for one of the shows leading up to it. Run a couple of big shows, Dynamite, your Collision and stuff, put a couple of good main events on it and a good wrestling there, and then do your pay-per-view. For me, would make more sense, but I said I've just battered through those matches, guys. I'm just trying to look through again. Copeland, Christian, Edge and Christian, it's always an okay match. I mean, it was fun, it was good to see. Again, it was nothing amazing, but it was there. Kingston against Moxley. Now Moxley, he's there, but Kingston getting a win in this tournament is definitely the right thing. Eddie Kingston definitely deserves it. Deserves to be able to be at that level, and just 100%. He's been wrestling for the whole time. I've pretty much been watching wrestling, and definitely since I was a teenager all the way through. He's a fantastic wrestler. I do love his style, and I'm glad to see that. I'm really, really glad to see that. Now, like I says, if I'm going to review this show and I'm going to do a star rating to this, it's going to be a 2.5 out of 5. Just for the simple fact that quite a lot of this didn't need to be there. Quite a lot of it was just you're sitting there trying to get through it. But yeah, 2.5 out of 5 for me. The last 3 matches were probably the most enjoyable matches that were on there. Kingston getting the win was the highlight of my night. Samoa Joe getting the win obviously was fantastic. It's cool to see him in that position. Wish it was somewhere like WWE that actually means a bit more than AEW. But the other thing is, as well, we did see the Devil get unmasked or revealed, and I don't think it's a big surprise to any of us who it was. It was Adam Cole, and I think we all kind of knew that's who it was going to be. I'm okay with that. I mean, was it that interesting? No. Does it really matter? No. And will it really matter? No. So, quite a lot of it for AEW at the minute. For me, AEW is getting harder to watch. And it's just getting more like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not really anything. But that's my review for that wee show, just quickly. So let's move on to some rants before we do the wee awards thing. That's how I write, by the way, like a doctor. But aye. So Raw Day 1 is looking to be a good show. I think we're going to see, obviously, I think we might see Andrade stolen out, which will be great. Could we see somebody like some big names pop out just to get those numbers above AEW? Sorry, I keep shaking this, guys. To get those numbers, to keep pushing above AEW. That's just got to say as well, the Day 1 Raw does actually look pretty cool. I think we're going to see quite a lot of cool stars. You've got that Raw, you've got the New Year's Revolution SmackDown, which I think will be cool as well. Could probably see a Rock or somebody come back at that, which would be fun. But we'll see how that goes. And NXT is looking to be good as well. Now, something I do want to talk about is MJF possibly going to WWE. Now, I think this would be fantastic for him to go there. They're not going to put him on main roster straight away, or has he maybe able to work a deal that then they can go, you'll be the Royal Rumble entry or whatever. I think that would be cool as well. But I think MJF should definitely jump to WWE. Style and stuff would be better there than what it is in AEW. But it would be a huge loss for AEW as well, because he's oversaturated at the minute and they've made him look silly as hell. But going to WWE, they'll probably be able to use him a little bit better. And I know people have their words and whatever they want to say about WWE. They're the biggest wrestling company in the world for a reason. Now, Andrade leaving, great option. Like I said already, there's no qualms about it. Andrade going to WWE is the best thing to do for him. 100%. I think that's great. Now, Sasha Banks. She's a big free agent now, isn't she? She's the one that's stoating around that everybody's saying she got to go to WWE or AEW. I think my money is she's going to go to AEW just because it's the best place to go. It would be the right avenue to take. It works out that it would work out better because she's got more matches that we've not seen her have if she goes there. But then again, I'm not a big Sasha Banks fan, right? But if she goes to WWE, she's going to be in that main event position. We've already saw her have all those matches. Go to AEW for a year, get Tony to pay you a few million, then go back to WWE and finish your career off there, which is probably going to be the best way of doing it. Now guys, let's go to the NWC Rewards Night show thing that I forgot today last night when I was meant to do it. But anyway, so I'm going to post this on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and all that as well. And it'll just be a wee video of all the rewards. Anyway, you can share it, like it and stuff like that. Get more people to watch the channel. It would be fantastic, guys. But anyway, let's kick off with... So there's a few surprises in this, right? But let's kick off with my main one. Pretty much has been my female wrestler of the year every year since I've started doing this channel. It's Rhea Ripley. Fantastic year this year. I've watched her for years. I said she was going to be huge back when she was in NXT, was not really doing much. So I think this is going to be, again, another year, another fantastic milestone. And she definitely is the wrestler of the year. At one point I actually wanted her to face Britt Baker, because the two of them were like kind of similar levels. Britt Baker was doing cool stuff, and then now I'm like, nah, I wouldn't want to see Rhea Ripley against Britt Baker because I don't feel they're on the same par. Rhea Ripley's just went above and beyond. Male wrestler of the year goes to the one and only Cody Rhodes. Guy's put a work in since he came to WWE, and he's had fantastic matches pretty much week in and week out. His promos, people take the piss from standing in the ring and talking and whatever, right? But it works. People like him. People want to see him win. And I think he's going to be, well, he will be the WWE or World Champion at some point this year. So, storyline of the year goes to the Bloodline. It's just been a fun night, storyline watching it, the Jey Uso stuff. It was just fun. I really enjoyed the Bloodline storyline this year. So that's why that's there. Breakout Star of the Year, Breakout Wrestler of the Year was, so I had LA Knight wrote down for the longest time, right? I went back and I watched a few moments from this year, and I've changed it. So I changed it to Dominic Mysterio. He's definitely been the breakout star this year. LA Knight is up there as well, but I say that I think Dominic Mysterio does get it more. Do you know what I mean? He's just been a bigger, because you think for where he was at the start of this year to now, you're just kind of, he's getting over well. That's how I've put him in there. Pay-per-view of the year for me was WrestleMania 39. I loved the WrestleMania this year, and that's why it's up there. Best on the mic, MJF. Is it without a doubt this guy is great on the mic, and yeah, he's just great on it. Match of the year. Now this will probably be a surprise for you because the way it's been going, but it's Omega versus Ospreay. I couldn't pick what one, but both of them were fantastic. Probably match of the year. WWE no getting Ospreay was a big hit for them, but yeah, really cool match of the year. Tag team of the year, FTR. Debut of the year, CM Punk. Him coming out to WWE was a shock for everybody, even the ones that knew it was happening. It was just so cool to see, and it was just so fun to watch as well. And finally, guys, promotion of the year. Now, Determined Wrestling Hell has frozen over, gets used a lot, right? But this one, for anybody that knows my rants, that follow me for ages, will know this is actual hell freezing over. My promotion of the year this year is WWE. They were the best promotion of the year for me personally. They went from strength to strength. They've put on great matches pretty much every month. They've had good storylines. They've got intriguing TV. I can sit down with my fiance and my two kids and be able to watch WWE and they enjoy it. They don't know asking questions. They're no bored. And it is a product for everybody, and that is definitely why it's my promotion of the year. But anyway, guys, that just one felt really like hell freezing over. I'm just trying to see what else I've wrote down here. So this year, I spent quite a lot of the year not watching wrestling. Because of the type of job that I do, well, I'm looking at whatever, because of the type of job that I'm doing, and I just not had time. I'm tired when I come in, and it's just been one of those years, right? And away from last year as well, it was similar as well. That's why you've not really seen me making content. And I got injured this year. So I got injured, I went back to work, and I got injured again. So I got kind of double injury, and it's really affected me just the way I'm up. Because I do ultra marathons, I do different stuff, and it's just affected me. But I watched wrestling, I started getting back into it, and I watched the pay-per-views and caught up and this and that throughout the year. But it was nothing like big, I was not really into it. But being injured has gave me time to sit down and actually enjoy wrestling again. And I fell completely back in love with it. It's a love affair, isn't it? You fall in love with it, you fall into it, you fall in love with it, you fall into it. Just the same way you do with anything. And definitely this has been the year that I've realised that personally, outside this wee content channel, what I want to do, and as a fucking 32-year-old man realising at this stage, you're like, am I too late? But I know what I want to do. I'm going back to doing what I've always done. being self-employed and stuff like that. But I've realised a lot about myself, and I've realised a lot about wrestling. I've realised a lot about why I stopped watching wrestling, because it was shit. And yeah, I'm back, guys, to say the least. So, plans for 2024. I'm hopefully going to be doing a video. I don't know whether I do it tomorrow for the first day video, or wait till after day one, which I might do it and do it on Tuesday. I'm hopefully going to be doing videos every Wednesday, Thursdays, just depending on my schedule, but it should be about that. At the moment, I'm going to stick to one a week, then we'll just kind of run it like that, and I might do a watch along every now and again. We'll pop that out as well. I'm going to be pushing a wee bit more on Twitter, TikTok as well, so go follow me there. And yeah, guys, just bear with me when I'm getting back into this, right? It's, like I said, the job I'm doing just now, pretty much, I think I got a bit of burnout in it, and I push through, keep pushing through. It's guys in where I work get burned out and they'll push through for 10, 15 years, and the ones that know what I do know that it's a hard job, so it's just the way it is. I've decided what I want to do, I know what I'm going to do, but every week, hopefully on a Wednesday, we'll sit down here, talk about wrestling, and we'll pretty much bullshit and bitch. Now, I hope you enjoy your New Year, guys. Hogmanay is tonight. Like I said, I'll either be back tomorrow, I might actually do some TikTok stuff tomorrow, and then I'll do a video for YouTube on Tuesday. Just follow me, you'll find out when I pop up. There will be rants this year. I'm going to try and stay positive. That's why I've not put my worst wrestler of the year on here. But yeah, I'm going to try and stay positive this year. So we'll see how long that lasts. I'm guessing it'll probably be till the end of this week, but let's see how it goes. Anyway, guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and that beautiful notification bell. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for sticking by the channel and subscribers that are still here. And let's make this the biggest year yet for the NWC show. Anyway, guys, enjoy your day.